Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video today, I'm going to show you all a really nice grind secret, and it's currently only going to be available while this limited time shop's going on from ZME. So if you wasn't aware, there's actually a second hidden shop in ZME where you can actually get a hold of like versatile weapons with Thermia 2, and they're like all plus 60 and everything, and you can trade in for 10 of each type. Now, there's actually a trick to making ground fodder out of these, so if you still have access to this, you can actually make some really cheap ground fodder. Now, this trick was actually given away on Twitter via a Japanese player, and my friend Mami Suzaki actually showed it to me too, so giving credit where credit's due, I'm going to leave a link in the video description below to the Twitter for the original Japanese post by the Japanese player who shared this information, and as well I'm also going to leave a link in the video description below to Mami Suzaki's YouTube channel. She posts amazing time attack videos, so be sure to check her out. But I'm going to go ahead and walk you all through here and show you the process of what's going on here. It's just going to take 10 of these seasonal weapons to make a plus 80 weapon. And then from there, you can actually use that plus 80 weapon to grind any other weapon to plus 80. It's actually really amazing ground fodder. So to start off, what I'm going to do is I have, as you can see, I have 1 million in Meseta on me. So we're going to see exactly how much Meseta we have at the end of this too. That way so you know the exact cost. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to ZME here, and I already have this shop unlocked. So I'm going to go ahead and trade in for these versatile daggers here because I haven't actually traded in for these yet. So I can trade in for 5 and 5 here. So we can trade in for 5 of these here via the Photon Chunk 2A. And then we're also going to trade in for 5 of these here with the Photon Chunk B. So now we have 10 of these versatile daggers plus 60 on us. And we're going to take these over here to the enhancement shop here. Now what you have to do is you have to take 3 of these, and you have to put the Endemo augment on it. This is the one that you get from the Gold Prim 2. So we're going to go ahead and slap this on 3 of these. So we're going to go ahead and remove our mastery, and we're going to put our Endemo on here. So we've got 1 of these with it on here now. And we have to do this to 3 of these only. So you only have to do this to 3, but make sure you keep good track of this. So we're going to go ahead and put it on the second one here. We're going to take this off, put this on here. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and do our third one here. So we have a third weapon now with Endemo. Okay, and then from there, you can see now that we have 3 of these versatile daggers that all have the Endemo. You can see over there on the right-hand side, the Endemo stays on the bottom right. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take and enhance these. So we're going to take these 3 Endemo versatile weapons here. We're going to mash these together. So we're going to go ahead and take 1 of these and choose it as a base. And I'm going to go ahead and just select inventory here so it doesn't show all my junk in my storage. And then we're going to select this Endemo here, and we're going to ground these 2 together. So we're just putting 2 weapons together. We're not actually choosing any other weapons or anything. You can see up there the EXP value shows 246,150. But we're going to go ahead and mash these together. And as you can see, it's 100% success rate, so I don't even have to use a booster on this. So we're going to go ahead and mash this. And you can see we got a great success. Okay, so that one that we just enhanced is going to be up at the top of the list now. Now you can actually view tab 2 up here at the top right. And you can see this one actually has some EXP on it. So you know this is the one that you just enhanced. We're not going to use that one. We're going to use the one right below it. This one is the other one that had Endemo on it. And it hasn't actually been enhanced yet. You can see on page 2 here, it doesn't have any EXP on it or anything like that. It just has that augment. We're going to choose this one this time as the base. And then we're going to choose this one here that had the Endemo that we had just enhanced that had the extra EXP on it. We're going to select it. Now you can see there in the middle of the screen, it has actually increased the amount of EXP that we're getting to 615,000. So we're going to go ahead and enhance with this here. And you can see, of course, we get the great success. And now this weapon is plus 61. Now from here, we're not going to be using Endemo anymore. We just used those 3 Endemos and that's it. Now from here, we're going to just be going down the list. And we're going to be selecting base weapons that haven't been enhanced yet at all. And we're going to be throwing on the previous enhanced weapon on it. So just follow through here. We're going to pick this plus 60 base weapon that we got from the shop. And then we're going to slap our plus 61 on it that we just made. We're going to go down here and go to enhance. And we're going to get our 100% success rate again. And you can see it has taken it to 62 from 60. So now we have a plus 62 weapon. And we're going to go back down here and do the same process again with another one of these base plus 60s. And then from there, we're going to pick our plus 62 weapon that we had just made. And we're going to enhance with it. You can see there in the middle of the screen, it's now giving 1,849,968. So 1,849,968 EXP now coming from this, which is really huge. And we're going to go ahead and enhance again with this here. You can see it's taking it from 60 to 63. Now we're just going to repeat this process on down the list until this weapon's become plus 80. So basically we're just using the ground fodder every time. So here we go with another base plus 60, and we're going to choose our plus 63. And then we're going to go down here and enhance again. You can see it's going to take it to 65. So there we go, we have a 65 now. Now we're going to select our base plus 60 again. And then we're going to choose our plus 65 again. And we're going to enhance as well. And now it's taking it to plus 68. You can see this keeps on increasing the amount of EXP that it's getting for each individual one. So we're going ahead and repeat again here with this plus 68. And then from there, you can see it's going to take it plus 73. Okay, so now we have a plus 73. Now this should be the last one here. We're going to take our base plus 60 again, and we're going to slap this plus 73 on here. And you can see that it's giving us a whopping 10 million EXP this time, 146,681. So it is going to take it all the way to plus 80 too, because it has the 100% enhance rate. So you can see right there, it's just 9 weapons. And there we go. We're going to have plus 80. And we actually have 1 extra weapon left over. Now you can see that we got that relatively really fast just via 9 weapons and 3 Endemio cap. So this is actually really huge. You could actually go through and do this with each one of those individual weapons that you could trade in for from the seasonal shop if you still have those there. Now remember, I started off with exactly 1 million Meseta before we started enhancing. So you can see my Meseta value now. It actually only costed me 41,900 Meseta to enhance this from plus 60 to plus 80. And we now have a plus 80 ground fodder that we can take any other weapon to plus 80 with for just 41,900 Meseta. That's extremely good. For example, we'll just go over here and just trade in for one of these very cool weapons from the seasonal shop here. We'll trade in for this very cool rod here from the seasonal shop, for example. Now, if I was to take it over here to the enhancement shop now, I should be able to take this very cool rod here, and I should be able to take one of those versatile weapons that I just created that's plus 80 here, and you can see that it would take it right to plus 80 right away. So that's pretty cool. Like you can see right there in the middle of the screen, it says plus 80 right away. So this turns into some really amazing ground fodder. Now, I think outside of like special boost and stuff, I do believe that you would have to use 100% enhancement success rate to make this versatile weapon plus 80 something else that you're touching. But this is an incredible way to make some really, really nice ground fodder right now. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for the video. I was so happy that the JP player had decided to share some of this information on Twitter. And as well, I'm really happy that Mommy Sasaki had decided to share this information with me, so in turn I could actually share it with you all, so you all could save a lot of resources in Meseta and have this ground trick to help you out too. So thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Stay safe and have a wonderful day, friends. I'll see you all in the next one.